drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. To throw, it's Ward. Fires to the big fella. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on first down. Hauls it in. Plows through the defense. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catch is made at the 15. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him.
The Vols will hustle to the line. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Setting up the screen. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. First down here for the offense. Changing the routes with his receivers. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Straight ahead, it's Preston. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Right back to it. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. And the Volunteers are marching down the field. On the move, it's Baker. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to throw, it's Baker. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Making the adjustment. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Headed to the end zone, and he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Touchdown, Volunteers! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Kentucky spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Drops back. It's Ward. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin them deep. Trying to take it back. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Quarterback signaling to his guys. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Got a man, it's Warren. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down, got to use their time wisely. Timeout is called. It's the 2nd charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Gets open down the middle.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Turns it on at midfield. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job, because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback, because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Looking for a man. It's Baker. Oh, pressure's coming. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our wraparound with Clemson. taking on the Boston College Eagles. And it's Clemson engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Kroger Field. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half.
The Volunteers will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
The Vols head coach told me coming out of the locker room at the half, their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Second down, gonna throw it. Throws to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Another incompletion on third down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On his way back from the 20. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum.
Game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Back to throw, it's Baker. Soft spot in the middle. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself,
Touchdown, Tennessee! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And I tell you what, this part of the field, once you start getting in the red zone and the field shrinks, you got more big bodies on the field. The running threat is real. Tight ends come on the field, and what happens? Run a little play action off of it, get it to the big fella. Nice plucking it out of the sky, getting the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, down here on the Kentucky sideline, one of the things I'm keeping my eyes on, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He has got so much wear and tear. Coming off that loss last week, he said it's been a challenging week of practice. And I can tell you, early in this ballgame, this is something I'm going to keep my eyes on, how he is performing, moving under center, dropping back, and how his arm looks.
That comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tells to run, wants to pass.